induce them to spend twice that amount out of their own money to gain a small benefit on tax. The FM has also disincentivized encashing 10 days of leave by requiring that it must be spent as stipulated by the government in order to get the paltry tax benefit. If we assume that the value of the LTC fare is rupees 6,000 at the lowest and rupees 36,000 at the highest, the government employee must fulfill 7 conditions. A, must spend rupees 12,000 to rupees 72,000 out of her own money or savings. B, must buy only a non-food item. C, must buy items that have a GST rate greater than 12%. D, must buy only from a GST registered shop. E, must pay digitally, not in cash. F, must buy before 31st March 2021, that is within 5.5 months. H, must produce GST bills. If she fulfills all the 7 conditions, then a government employee can expect a tax benefit, mark my words, a tax benefit of rupees 300 to rupees 7,200. Let us see how many government employees will avail of the FM's generous gift. Let us also wait for the CNAG's audit report of the scheme after 2 to 3 years. The most deserving people who need the money desperately have once again been left in the cold. They are the bottom half of the families in India. Government stubbornly refuses to make a cash transfer to their accounts as recommended by dozens of economists and as demanded by the Congress and other political parties. I'm sure that they are watching the government's pitiful efforts to revive the economy that will register a degrowth, a negative growth of 10% in 2020-21. I'm prepared to take questions now.
Thank you, sir. The first request for a question has come from Rakesh Kapoorji. Rakesh Kapoor, please go ahead. Unmute yourself. Keep your question brief, please.
Good evening, sir. My
evening.
question is that out of this so-called stimulus package, what will be the net cash outflow from the government coffers? Additional cash flow from the government coffers.
Several economists have estimated it at 0.1% of GDP.
Yes.
Now, the GDP is about 200 lakh crore. 0.1% is a very, very small amount. 0.1%, 1/10
Well,
of 1%.
that's senior Congress leader Mr. P Chidambaram, former finance minister of the country here. He's now reacting to those announcements that were made yesterday by the government as far as the festival bonanza and also the LTC cash voucher scheme that was announced by the government. He has criticized that as well and touched upon the rise in inflation figures too.